Hi, everybody. My name is Alexander Fridman. I am the CEO and founder of company WAPI, and I'm also the founder of WAPI community. Every Thursday, we have great webinars. Wonderful. We're doing it already for 2 months, and every week we invite experts and specialists in e-com, in Amazon, in e-commerce, in marketing, in sales. We're trying to get the most interesting and important information from all over the world for you so that your company would grow and become richer. And you probably also, of course, become richer. Our company, our main company, WAPI, is a sponsor of the community. WAPI is doing fulfillment and delivery of e-commerce all over the Europe, where we have warehouses in 14 countries. We cover all 27 countries in Europe. So any questions about fulfillment, about supply chain, you can send us an email and we will be glad to help you. And today with us is Oleg Zaidiner. He is the serial entrepreneur and Amazon seller, digital nomad. For me, it was a new word, actually, digital nomad, and computer scientist. Today, Oleg helps Amazon brands use data science for revenue management. Hi, Oleg. How are you doing?
Hi. Good.
Wonderful. And we're very, very glad that you're with us today. And I think it would be great if you can tell about yourself in your words.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for invitation. It's my pleasure to be here with you. I really enjoy building your idea of building the Amazon community because I'm also now in Eastern Europe, just came from Thailand and now in self-isolation, so it's everything complicated. And it's not easy to find, some peers on, at least in the places I live. It's very easy to find in US, but not in Eastern Europe. So it's I appreciate what you are doing.
Thank you.
I came to Amazon very by accident. Okay, it wasn't anything planned. I started my Amazon journey in 2015, I think. We sold our previous company. It was revenue management in travel business. So we sold it. And then I decided, okay, no more IT, no more computers.
Wow.
I want to, be a digital nomad. Probably it's dead now with all this coronavirus, but this is something I really enjoy. You just travel around the world.
Digital nomad is the person who always travels, right?
Yeah, but it's also, you do income digitally. So you just open your laptop and you do some, you're not a downshifter, the guy that just sit on the beach in the Goa, but you do things, but you always travel. You don't have a home address.
So you don't like to sit at the beach in Goa, right?
I did it. I liked it, but not 24/7. I can do it for 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
True hard worker.
Yeah, I'm not really hard worker. I try to be in the balance things, but yeah. So I was actually I was in Thailand. I think I was going on the beach. I do kite surfing. It's one of my hobbies, and I was asking people like, "What do you do for your life? Like, if you can afford yourself, buy all this equipment and still be on the beach. So what do you do?" And because I wanted to change my career from IT startups, and Amazon, the idea came up. And it was first time in my life I did any online e-commerce. Just I'm coming from different background, and it was very nice journey, interesting. I learned a lot of things.
How long? 4 years, 5 years? How long ago it was?
It was in 2015. Yeah.
5 years ago.
4 years. 5 years. Yeah. And actually, last year I sold my brand. So I'm not an active seller today. I still connected with many sellers, but I sold this brand. And it was very interesting process, you know, like you just sit somewhere. I was in Bali, Thailand, Vietnam, India, wherever I was, and just you open your notebook and you see your business growing. So we get to 7-figure almost a year. It was
Yeah.
it was exciting.
But you were not alone, right?
Yeah, I
You
had
were
the partner. Actually, as you mentioned, you are expert in all this logistics, supply chain. These are the things I hardly understand, and I don't really enjoy it. So I had a partner that was very good in logistics,
yeah.
and I was doing all the
That's
digital
all.
stuff.
It was your team, two
Yeah,
persons.
yeah. Well, yeah, we hired some people to, you know, for
So
tasks, but
at
we
the
have,
end, before you sold your company, how many people worked there?
we hired, I think, 3 person.
Okay, it's a company of 5 people then.
Yeah.
And you had 7-figure sales in revenue annually.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Uh,
Now, how happened?
I
How
think
happened? How you got tired? Why did you decide to sell it? Or somebody gave you a very good offer? Or how happened
no,
that?
no. Just one day, the thing when we started this brand,
Yeah.
I was looking for tools like a data scientist. I was interested in how I can, you know, make the best decision, what product to
Yeah.
sell, what is the market, everything. Like I love to play with data. So we built the AmazeOwl, okay? And eventually I was spending more and more time with the software again. So I get back to software. You remember my initial idea was
Yeah.
no more software, and at some point I gained a lot of knowledge on how to, you know, promote things on Amazon, how to grow sales and revenue management. And we started to do another software solution for this. And I felt like in my Amazon brand things, it's more or less the same thing. I'm not doing anything new. We just build the process. Okay, now I teach people how to do it. And I'm an entrepreneur. I like new things, you know. Maybe this is my
Like the
curse.
same as me. You like the new projects. You like to start something, to create something.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I understand you.
Even when I was doing a software development as my main job, it was part of my resume. I'm good to start new things and solve unsolvable problems. But if you want to finish things, please hire someone else. It's just, you know.
Okay.
So
Everybody who is new to Amazon and to e-commerce, everybody is very interested. How happens this day when somebody comes to you, knocks on the door, and says, "Hi, I want to buy your company." You were just sleeping. You were just sunbathing on Goa, and somebody knocked.
no.
How it happened?
Actually, this is a huge field where the people sell and buy businesses, and
Okay.
there is a special agents. I can get you numbers, contacts people I was working with that buy and sell Amazon businesses. It's a huge marketplace. So.
So you at one point when you've got 7 figures, you can write them an email and say, "Guys, find me a buyer. I want to sell."
You even can reach to them even much before, and to sell 7-figure business is a little bit harder than like 500,000 a year business because it's different buyers. If you sell some smaller business, it's like somebody that want to be retired and buying the business. But if it's 7-figure and more, it's more, you know, in other big brands, they want to extend their line. So the it's very hard
Yeah,
to
due
pronounce it. The
diligence.
due diligence process is much more complicated, and all your books have to be clear. And so, anyway, it's very good idea to talk to those brokers. They will give you advice how to make your.
Can you share with us the name of the company? Can you
My
share
brand
no,
or
the
this
broker?
brokers?
The broker.
I don't remember, but I'll send it to you later if you
Okay.
want. Sure.
Okay.
I just put in the Google, you know, Google know everything. Amazon seller brokers
Okay.
or Amazon business.
There are a lot of them.
Something.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I've been talking to 3 or 5, and eventually I worked with one. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. So let's come back to the start and tell us a little bit how you said that it was absolutely new for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So there are the same people right now, like you were 5 years ago, and they are afraid. They don't know because the first thing what is in the head is so much information, so much information.
Yeah.
What product to sell, what product in what niche to go, because there is almost everything. How did you start? How did you made your first steps like entrepreneur in this field?
Usually what I do in any new field, doesn't
Yeah.
matter, it's Amazon business, playing guitar, now I'm learning chess and Portuguese. What I do, I usually read a book, okay? But all the books about Amazon, it's a little bit salesy, so I took a course. I just paid, I think, 2,000 for a course.
2000, it's a lot, no?
Yeah. It's quite a lot, but you know, it's a shortcut. You can find all the information on the internet, but the problem today is not to find the information, it's to focus. And you know, it's so basically I paid the guy, so they pack all the information I need. And today you can find, I believe, much cheaper courses as well. So
And much more information than it was 5 years ago.
yeah, you need something updated because things changed a lot, and the algorithm is very simple. It's still the same as 5 years ago.
Okay.
The only change is details. You just find profitable and niche with demand. So it needs to be demand and profit. Okay. How you do it is changing a little bit, but it's more or less.
So how did you do this? How did you do this?
This is basically AmazeOwl, the software we built is implement all my ideas how to find products. So you can register, it's freemium, it's free for beginners. We also provide you some free courses if you want. So if you want to start, you're more than welcome.
So your product AmazeOwl helps to choose the niche and the product where you can go nowadays?
Yeah.
This is the main idea, or there is a lot more in the software?
We try to go a little bit deeper with market analytics but most people don't really need it or don't really understand it. I don't know.
They choose by feelings. They feel that this product will be very successful.
Maybe it's a good idea, but it's very strange decision process for me. You know, I'm a number guy, so. But nowadays, usually when you have already a few products running, you can clearly understand what is the criteria that works for you, because everyone I think there is no silver bullet way to choose the right product, because it depends on your way of execution, of your way of sourcing. You know, so some people like when all this crisis started, many people approached me. Yes, hi Oleg, I know you're on Amazon. I want to start selling masks, etc. And this is a high product. You can make huge money, but you have to be very, very efficient in all your logistics and supply. So for high product, you have to be super fast. Okay, if you're a beginner, probably you will fail everything. So you need to go for some very like long tail products and so on. So, but general rule is very simple. There is need to be demand, because on Amazon platform you cannot create new demand. If there is a demand, you can take piece of the pie, and then you have to understand there is enough profit. So, you know, you buy it in China, or I don't know, today probably China is not the best place. You buy it in somewhere and you ship it to your FBA warehouse, and still you get like sweet profit.
Or you can send it not to FBA or to WAPI warehouses,
Yeah,
for example.
for example.
little native advertisement in the
Yeah,
middle of
yeah,
the
yeah.
website.
I don't know. Interesting. Maybe it's interesting question for you, because from my understanding, if you sell FBA, you get little bit bonus from Amazon platform for ranking your product. They prefer FBA products when they put someone on the, you know, on the first line.
This is actually the question more for you, not for me, because I've never traded on Amazon. I heard about this, but I didn't see the real example. So did you see that when you sell from FBA, your sales rank higher?
Last time we did some similar test. It was, I think, 3 years ago. So maybe it's not relevant, but we saw difference. Yeah. So FBA product is much easier
that
to
if you want to use this Prime service, the Prime is always the sales rank of the Prime higher. Then there is very strict for FBM the conditions. FBM must be as fast as the Amazon Prime logistics. But if our logistics delivers the goods 24, 48 hours, we are in these conditions.
Yeah. I think it's more related to Prime, not FBA or FBM. Yeah.
You can get this Amazon Prime and still use our service. But I don't have yet statistics. You like the numbers? I don't have still the A/B testing for the same product, different logistics, Amazon, FBM, and FBA, and I don't know the difference in sales ranking. This is the task that I will need to accomplish, so that I'll have the proof that the sales rank doesn't fall if you change the logistics.
I don't think this is like very bad, but probably some influence. But I think if you go Prime, probably it will be the same. This is actually the revenue management. Yeah, if we go.
Let's continue, because when you start, you choose the product, then you start to generate revenue. And what I hear is that at the beginning, everybody is chasing the increase of revenue. We need the increase of revenue. We need 6 figures, we need 7 figures, we need more revenue. And in result, they see that they don't have profit. They've got revenue, but they don't have profit. And so,
because we missed the most important step before the revenue. Okay, the model we're working now with our clients, and this is what I was doing with my products as well. We call it CVP. It starts from conversion. Okay, first of all, your listing have to be converting good enough for the niche. Okay, there is no specific numbers that you have to be in some products. I know especially in the clothes market, your good conversion is like 6-7%. It sounds good, because you know, women, they probably more picky. They check this one and another one color. And if you sell, for example, some $15 products in kitchen, like, you know, like impulsive products that people just buy without thinking, your conversion has to be 30% plus. Okay, and if you're not there, everything else you do, there is hundreds of ways how you manage your PPC, you get traffic from Facebook, whatever. It will never work. Okay, and especially beginners that I'm talking, first thing then we check when I do audit. Okay, let's see what your conversion.
So you're looking if the conversion is compatible to the other listings, right? To the niche. If it's lower than the niche, then you have to stop it.
uh, you cannot compare to others because you don't know the conversion of your competitors. But usually, I have some techniques how we can understand what is your goal conversion should be. Because
can you share it in general?
Again, general in most categories it should be 30 plus, but in some it can be go like 10, little bit below, but it's more exception. In most cases, for again, it's very depend on the products. It's very impulsive, up to $40. It's impulsive buy, so people just find it like. And,
okay, is there a tool to understand what conversion must be in this niche?
I don't know about it. Actually, I'm trying to build some metrics now to understand average conversion. I'm using the brand analytics data. There is, you know, this is a game with Amazon. They provide you a lot of data, but not the whole data. So you always have to be very creative with ideas. And already working on to answer this question for a few weeks. I'm trying to make some, you know, index of convertibility. I don't know how to call it, but it's still,
it is impossible for people to call you every time to ask, hey, Oleg, is the conversion 27% for this niche good or not? Right?
No. You don't need to call me. It's not about how you compare to others. It's quite easy to understand. If you run your PPC campaigns, and you see some of the keyword converts very well, and all others not, or your organic, it's also very tricky to calculate what is your conversion, because the only thing Amazon gives you, it's a business report, it's overall conversion. But PPC clicks doesn't go there. So if you run a lot of PPC, the numbers you see in this report doesn't belong to reality at all. So this is what we built in our tool, so we can really measure your exact conversion everywhere. And because most of the beginners, there is a lot of problem in image creation. It's photos. Okay, I'm not very, you know, aesthetic guy. I approach all these photos very algorithmic way. So you have to, you know, there is a way how to build your images so it will convert. Then I had a case recently with one girl. She's selling an amazing product and amazing organic reviews, everything well, and there is no sales. And we check conversion is very low. So then we did check the prices of the competitors, and she's overpriced. So what we did, we decreased the price almost $10, and her revenue grew, I think, I don't want to mess with the numbers, like few times, and profit few times. And of course, because of conversion, because this is the main concept of revenue management, is you have to sell the right product in the right time for the right price with the right, you know, bundle package. This is the idea. Like the tool we have on Amazon is a conversion. You have, like, if somebody get to your page from advertisement or from organic search, did they buy or not? Okay, this is the idea of conversion. So usually this is your images, your price, your reviews. If you see many of your competitors on your page, or you do this cross-link in PPC, so everything is busy with your products and they cannot go to your competitors, and so on. And this is a crucial stage. And then when you made your conversion good enough, it don't have to be perfect. Then we have this CVP process. Then you go to volume. Then you can start to increase traffic from PPC, external, whatever you like.
Mm-hmm.
Then you do speed, and what speed gives you, they call it sales velocity. It brings you rank on Amazon. So this is a huge thing we have on Amazon. I don't know if people really understand, especially beginners. It was a surprise for me, because if you want to be in the Google on the first page for some keywords, you have to work very hard. You have to be very like content savvy, so you interesting to the people. On Amazon, we have a trick, but I think it's intentional things that Amazon did, and I can talk long about it, why they did it and how important it is. So every sale you generate for the keyword by advertisement or external traffic, doesn't matter, brings you up in the organics. Mm-hmm. So when you're sure that your conversion is right, you can put, like accelerated in the car, and then you will definitely get to the first lines for your keywords that you convert. Mm-hmm. And then we get to the profit. Okay, then for all the...
It means that you use your money to buy yourself a sales rank.
Yes, exactly. And you spend your money only on the keywords that you're sure you will be on the first line, you will get there, and you will stay there. And then you get a lot of organic sales with the profit. Because
but this sales rank, that it helps me only with one product with this listing, or it will help me with all the account, with all the new products that I will use?
No. On Amazon, it's very product based, because if you sell on eBay, for example, it's all about your shop. Yeah. And Amazon, it's every product you have to.
So all the money that I spend it for exact product to buy myself a high sales rank.
No, I'm not talking about sales rank. It's also important metric. I'm talking about keyword ranking. So you on position number 2 for this keyword, and you on position number 1 for this keyword. So then you will get your sales mostly from organic.
Okay. That's interesting. How not to spend all the budget on this?
When you're sure that your conversion is good and you know exactly the keywords that work for you, usually you want to spend as much money as you want, because it's like it's working. You see, I put 100, I get 200.
This is a very common also question I ask everybody. How do you think, what budget must be nowadays for a new person who starts business at Amazon? What must be his budget?
I can share my experience. Okay, I took the course. Remember, I told you I paid 2,000, and they they promise was with about 1,000 you can build an empire. Okay, so what happened? We were 2 partners, so we put 10,000 each. Okay,
20,000. It's dollars.
Yeah, dollars. Yeah. We started US, so I'm talking dollars usually. Yeah, so it's all dollars. So we started 10 each, like 20. Then our first batch was good, successful, because I manage all this revenue management. So we get like 100 pieces a day sales. Okay. And then we need to order another batch. So we end up investing, I think, 60 or 65K.
It is 60K from your pocket?
From my personal money we bring in to buy the inventory, because we started to bring containers. Okay. And you sell hundreds pieces a day, and there is a lot of inventory. There is something in production, something in transit. We always did sea transfer because for profit, and then something in Amazon FBA. So it's like again, if you want to sell 1,000 a month, revenue, okay,
Yeah.
you need to have inventory like
2,000.
about third of it, or like, let's talk half of it, okay? So if you want to sell 1 million a year, you need inventory like year around about like 500,000. And okay, you divided a circle, like 90-day circle of circulation. So to be 7-figure, I believe there should be inventory about 100 or even more, 100K. But you don't have to bring it in one day. You know, you can go slow, wait for get some profit, and then you extend. But if you want to grow faster, so this is very tricky question.
If you would start with 20K and you would not have any more money, you would still grow, but not so fast, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because your idea was to grow fast.
Yeah.
Okay, let's come back to your presentation. Volume on the speed.
Yeah. So again, conversion, volume, and volume gives us keyword ranking, we call it in Amazon. So like if you put whatever yoga mat, you number 1, so your keyword ranking for yoga mat is 1, and then you start get a lot of organic sales. And today, most of your profit coming there. It's still you know you can be profitable with your PPC, but it's getting less and less and less. I think I believe in near future it will be almost impossible to be. Most of your business you're doing from organic, and this is very profit comes. So if you go this the right, you will understand it from the beginning. This product doesn't work for some reason. My price wrong, or you know, I choose the wrong niche, because some people they made some product, put it on Amazon, put some budget, okay, it doesn't work, but you know, you don't have to hurry.
In your case, from the first product, it started to grow. You did the analytics.
Yes, yeah. I did. Actually, it was very funny thing. I cannot disclose the product because of the NDA, but I'm not native speaker, so I made the research and I choose a very good product, and we produce it and made it and everything. But most of our business came from another keywords. Some words that I didn't know them in English, so I learned few new words, and it was little bit luck, to be honest, for the first product. But generally, I think I personally launched for myself about 15 products, and there were 2 fails and 13 very successful products.
So it is very important to make the analytics. For analytics.
I think today, whatever business you do, even if you want to open, you know, small coffee shop, or you have, you know, you have to do your market research. Okay, we call it in general business world, they call it market research. You have to understand what's going on. Like,
so what goes after you press button to buy PPC?
Yeah.
And you get the speed. Then you have CVP. What's P stands for?
P is the profit. This is what you want. This is a goal. And what we do it. We call it search term centric approach. Little bit of context. I don't know how you're familiar with the PPC management in Amazon. You manage keywords. Okay. For example, if you put water bottle thing as a keyword, you will get traffic from the water bottle and water bottles, like plural and singular. And so you not manage the exact things that people type, in Amazon language is called search terms, but you as a seller, you can control only keywords. It's more general thing. Okay? And the idea is to focus your business only on the search terms that works. For most accounts, there is you can sell your product for thousands of search terms, but about 2,500 will make all of your business, and you have to focus on them, and you have to keep your organic ranking #1 or #3, usually, you know, like on the first page at least. On them, and you do the exactly the same loop. You optimize your conversion, you put your budget on this very specific segments like search terms, and from my experience, every niche you can be very profitable for 2-3 years, then it's starting to little bit decay because of the competition coming in cheap products. But then you have to be creative and try to extend your product line with different solutions, because it's not people, if you do some products like this, people don't stop drink water, but there is more and more fancy solutions coming in, so you have to stay, probably it's a good idea to stay in the same niche, but you need to be your specific product that you invested a lot of money to get it to the page #1 will start to get you less and less profit.
Yeah, one expert told me, don't fall in love with your product. Don't fall in love with your product, because you will have to change it.
Fall in love with your customers.
Right.
And this is another thing that Amazon, they're very smart. Okay, you can be jealous to this Jeff Bezos, you can hate him, but he is super smart. I can learn from him, definitely. Probably this is why he's the richest man on the planet now. Idea of the Amazon marketplace, it's all about them. It's not about us as a sellers. Okay, they call it we are customer centric, but they try to be customer focused to be most successful and profitable. And the general attitude as a seller, they want you to be transactional business. Okay, I probably you have it in your WAPI business. You don't want to be transactional. Every customer that came to you, you want to keep you
lifelong customer, of course.
Yeah, and Amazon, you as a seller, if you sell them whatever product you sold them, they want, okay, enough. You did your job. You get your commission. Goodbye. Everything else is for me, for Amazon. And I think this is the biggest problem that most medium to advanced sellers meet, and if they will solve this problem in their business, and there is ways and tools, of course, to extract customers and build a customer base and build the brand outside of Amazon, then you can get to very different level.
Everybody who I talk to are saying that when you grow big, you have to refocus from Amazon and to build your sales outside of Amazon and make Amazon maximum like 50% of your sales. You agree?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because Amazon, what's good about Amazon, especially US, it's like easy start. You can come from nowhere. You can kind of test your brand. I have idea for my brand, and I put it on Amazon. I start to sell. I build the logistics, and then I have to build my real brand, because on Amazon you still like a transactional seller, and you have all the limitation. Nowadays they almost closed all the ability to talk to customers, send them emails, etc. It's like everything is quite forbidden. So, but as a businessman, you understand my main profit comes from the lifetime value.
From repeat purchases.
Yeah. And you know, I was selling like 1,000 pieces of baby products. Okay, the product for, so who are the buyers? Probably mothers or parents or and if they bought this product, definitely they have a kid or maybe a few.
Yeah.
And there is a huge opportunity if they like my product, and I believe they did because they put very good reviews.
Yeah.
They will buy from me some other product, and and Amazon, of course, want them to buy from Amazon, and so at some point when you get successful with one or two products, this is the direction you have to go, of course, because Amazon is also, if we're talking to some beginners, you have to be prepared. It can be absolutely unpredictable. And I've been in this situation. One day you wake up, you're going to check your sales going up, and your account is closed. Or in good case, your product, your listing is suppressed. And then like,
What
and you
happened?
call, there is nobody to talk to, and it's happening every time. We had a case 2 weeks ago with one of our very big customer. He sells about 500,000 a month, and
Okay.
one day account is closed.
What to do?
You call them, you send them emails. We have some lawyers that we work with that knows, right? Yeah, but it's always unpredictable.
And how long can be this stop? The block.
I
What
I know very bad stories. I don't know what to tell you, but again, it's not coming from nowhere. Okay, all the sellers, Amazon, they do it for some reasons. Sometimes they do it for the review manipulations, and I personally know very few Amazon sellers that haven't been in gray area for review manipulation. At least I'm not talking about black areas. And so complain on
This
your list.
this again proves that our WAPI system is very important because if all the traders, all the sellers at one point understand that Amazon is the transitional point for them, then they have to come out and build the business without the Amazon, and it means also without FBA.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, it's very, Amazon is amazing place to start. If you don't have your definitely start on Amazon. It's easiest. It's a fastest path from zero to brand. Okay, but at some point you have to diversify because it's very the risk of your business falling is going up and up. But it's like an addiction. What Amazon gives you, and I hear it from many sellers, like, yeah, but they give me a lot of traffic, you know. I don't want to spend time to build my Instagram influence and so on, or Facebook. Uh, Amazon sends me like hundreds of people every day, and but eventually it can turn upside down and be your disadvantage. So definitely start on Amazon and then think outside.
Okay. What else can you share with those who are a little bit more experienced than the new starters? Like,
As I mentioned, the conversion, but I believe if someone get to 7-figure, 8-figure,
let's
they
let's
definitely
discuss
understand what's.
let's discuss those who have 6 figures, 2,000, 3,000, three
Okay.
hundred thousand.
So it usually means they have 1, 2, 3 products and they SKUs, and if it's profitable, because revenue, I can be 8-figure revenue, but negative profit. So I believe it's also profitable. I believe the most problem in this stage, or they need cash to extend the line, so extend the inventory, or they need to figure out what I'm talking about, is conversion, volume, profit, to make it, like 2 times more, 3 times more profitable. This is usually 2 main problems I see in
Can you tell
this
a little
area.
bit more about your product, AmazeOwl?
So AmazeOwl, okay.
AmazeOwl.
AmazeOwl.
Oh, sorry, I pronounced it incorrect.
Yeah.
AmazeOwl.
It took me a while to learn it myself.
Okay.
Basically, we just help you to speed up the process of analyzing Amazon Marketplace. You just, I don't want to dive in all the details, but generally we help you to understand what is the demand. If you put whatever keyword or whatever niche you're thinking, what is the demand, what is the potential profitability, and then you can be much more confident on your decision when you start your business.
And what is the difference between others tools in the internet? Like what makes AmazeOwl different?
I don't want to talk bad things about others, but
no bad things about competitors. Only good about your product.
Yeah, but I think it's okay. When I came to the Amazon process, I need tools that will dive deep. Okay, most of the tools I know about the product research, they're not going deep enough for me. Okay, for me it's very on surface market analysis, and I think especially as a beginner, if you want to start, this is biggest problem of most of the beginners is a confidence. Even they find something good, they don't sure if because they're going to put a lot of money inside. And in AmazeOwl, we have a special service. If they need a review from experienced seller, if they find something good, and there is a huge demand for this service. People need confidence, and this is what we do in AmazeOwl. We go deep market research. And another differentiator for us, I believe, as a beginner sellers, we don't have to charge money. Okay, so we keep its freemium, because I know many other tools. There's even all these paid courses that people take about Amazon FBA, as a bounce rate about 70–80%. Even people they took education, they get everything they need, they drop, because Amazon business is a business. It's not something magical.
Why people drop from this?
I think it's unmet expectation. People expect that I will take course. I pay $2,000 and they will make me millionaire. It doesn't work this way. It's like they give me the instruction, but I have to build the business. It's business as any other business. You can read some books about how to build a business, and if you have some previous business experience, it will be probably easier for you. And many people they find themselves in a situation. Yeah, it's cool. There is a lot of motivation speeches and everything, but you have to do a lot of work. You have to learn a lot of things, or you outsource it, and then your profit is going down. So, but this is like general business rules. So this is what we do in AmazeOwl. For beginners, it's free. Okay, so you can start your research, you can see, and eventually, if you decide to go deeper, we have some paid plans if you want more. But if you want,
I heard that you told me that you have even a special offer, that if you have at least 3 ASINs running on Amazon, and Amazon US, and want Oleg to dive into your revenue management, you can book a 30 minutes free call here, right?
Yeah. For last almost a year, we build a new software. It's still in stealth mode. I don't really promote it nowhere. So it's work exactly if you have some products on online already, and you want to grow your profit significantly, and I can
So you
spend half an hour with your
you're
numbers.
ready to give your time
Yeah.
for 30 minutes for the person who has more than 3 assets on Amazon.
Yes. Amazon US.
Amazon US.
Yes.
And ASIN, tell me, because I'm a newbie, ASIN, it is Amazon single indicator number. It is a shop. It is a shop
No,
number.
it's a product.
It's a product.
It's an ID of the product.
If you have more than 3 products, more than 3 listings, you can ask Oleg. I think that's just great. Everybody who hear this, who needs this, book this thing right away. I would call Oleg probably 100%. If I'm sure nobody other in the world is as generous as you are. Giving you your free time.
Yeah, thank you.
That's cool. That's cool. Thank you. Okay, we have 10 minutes for our question time. As I say, we have 3 questions here. And the first question is, can you tell us in short sentences so people can remember 3 takeaways, what to do to be successful on Amazon? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Number 1, I'm trying to be this, my mantra to everyone is the conversion. If you don't measure conversion, learn how to measure it. And it's not easy, but there is some tools available, or you can do it yourself. This is the number 1.
Conversion is the king.
Conversion is the king. Yeah.
Okay.
As they say, cash is the king in this pandemic time, but conversion is even more key. Okay. Number 2, if you in the level of 5, 6 products already, so you build your brand kind of, think outside of Amazon. This is your growth and increase your risk and everything. Yeah.
Think out of Amazon.
Yeah, and number 3.
I think it can be an advertisement for WAPI. Think out of Amazon.
Yeah.
Start thinking out of Amazon fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3. No. I don't have something specific to say, so let's keep to these 2.
Yeah. No. Let's tell people number 3 would be, for example, Amazon is the business. It will be not easy. It will be a hard working time. It's a business. It's not a hobby. You have to understand that it's not a hobby.
As any business, you can build it as a hobby, but you have to be okay. If I want to build it as a hobby and be on the beach, I still try to be on the beach few hours every day for my surfing thing. But you have to build the business the right way. If you're like solopreneur and you jungle things, it will not work. Eventually, you will start to be firefighting most of the time. You have to build a team, and there's this skills and ways how to build the right team. You have to build the processes and so on. So you can still be a business owner, not a business manager. You know, it's different roles. You build it as a, as we mentioned, to sell it, if you want to sell it for the maximum price, you have to be business owner. So, and if this is not the case, it will be much harder for you to sell it because it's not, you know, self-sustainable. So it's team is not built and processes are not built. So,
Okay, let's continue to 3 questions and 1 question, 3 bullet points. What not to do ever. Never do this. This is the fail. I failed like this. Maybe I see how other people fail. Never do this. 1, 2, 3.
I think the main problem is don't go to black tactics.
Okay.
I never did it myself, but I saw some other sellers went to black tactics, and it usually costs much more in long term. You know, this is number one. It's very you have a lot of temptation because like I'm with computer, I'm not doing a crime. You know, there is no law that say it's not don't do the thing, but the Amazon terms and conditions they kind of law.
Okay. Follow the laws of Amazon.
Yeah, and don't take external money before you manage your conversion. Okay, this is I call it number 2. For some reason,
Again,
don't take external money.
Okay.
Before your conversion is you're confident in your conversion.
But you still don't have profit, but you already have conversion. Then
yeah.
Okay.
Because I saw these cases and I did it also myself. Like you see the very good revenue and growing and everything. It looks very nice. And you show it to some potential investors as they want to join in. I just one day I put it on my Facebook page. Yes, I'm looking for money for e-commerce, blah blah blah, and many people called me. Okay, but one of the products wasn't really converting well, and all these numbers they were in like wrong direction. So I almost lost a friend by this way.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't suggest taking external money. Probably don't invest your money yourself before you're sure on the conversion anyway. But
okay, number 3.
I just cheat. I will repeat the previous one. If you get already 5, 6 products, start building your email list. Start building your email list as soon as possible.
You mean the email marketing?
No, you have to build your customer list. You have to start to build your customer list today. If you don't have it, start it today, because it will take a lot of time and efforts to build it. But this is your highest asset eventually.
But you say that Amazon stops now any connection from you to customer.
Yeah, but there is a ways. Of course, you have to be creative. There is no direct way, but there is. They're still legal. I'm not talking about black tactics. There is quite legal ways. For example, for the easiest one, you just register some Amazon US SMS phone number. You can find some providers, and then you need a warranty. Send SMS to this number.
Okay.
Says send warranty to this number. And then you say, hey, thank you, blah, blah, blah. And then you build your conversation on this SMS platform. Like warranty, or you put some coupon inside of the box, go to the link and get second for free, or just,
Okay, understood. Build your, so if it most what to do. So it's build your customer list from the beginning.
So if you want to do it in the negative thing, what not to do, don't postpone building customer listing for tomorrow. Okay.
Cool. Wonderful. So, and for the last, we have 3 life hacks for you, like a serial entrepreneur. How to be successful in life in general. 3 things.
You see the bookshelf?
I see.
It's not mine. Just to be
Okay.
context, it's not mine. Most of the books here in the language I hardly understand, so it's
Okay.
just not my place. I'm in self-isolation. But books, I, I still believe, especially in today's world when we have this Facebook and Instagram, everything fast, and read books. There is a lot of business books. There is a lot of personal development books, and I try to do it every morning. This is, this is my focus.
You're also
Uh,
a 5 a.m. club member?
6:30.
Okay.
I'm 6:30 club member.
Okay.
Yes. It's
So number one is read books. Number
yeah.
two?
Number two, I think for me, I have this sport with passion. It's kite surfing. It don't have to be kite surfing, but you need some, some active passion in your life to do the
Sports
balance.
hobby.
I think it have to be active, like sport thing. Yeah, something.
But it's rather difficult actually. If you want to have it on a serious level, you have to spend some 2 hours per day on it.
Yeah,
Two,
it
3 hours.
pushes you to be more creative in your business. So, okay, how I can build my business so good, it works perfect, so I can go for 2 hours and it's still,
Okay.
it
Okay. Do
challenges me.
sports. Do sports. Number three.
I don't know.
You start a new business now. You sold the previous
Yeah.
one, you start a new business, and again you're doing it well, it grows. What is the secret? What is the life hack?
Okay. Oh, if we're talking about the life hack for new businesses, I think the business starts when you have some customers paying you. So if you start business, I recently read it in one of the books, and I love this suggestion,
Okay.
and I took it myself. As a business owner of a new business, especially, you have to spend at least 2 hours a day finding new customers. If you're not doing it, your business will not grow. Okay, if you're on Amazon, what is finding new customers? It's optimizing your PPC, is creating this customers list, etc. So you have to spend at least 2 hours a day for finding new customers.
Cool. That's interesting.
I'm not there yet, but I think this is
I am a salesperson. I love the sales, so and I'm the owner of the business, so of course I'm doing it. Maybe not always 2 hours per day, maybe less, maybe more, but I'm always in the sales process. And of course, this is very important because sales teaches you to listen, not to push your product. The first thing in sales is just they say, why do we have 2 ears and 1 mouth? You know, because we have to listen more and talk less. That's
yeah. And even if you're a beginner Amazon seller, you still not sell on Amazon. You just find your product or in process of finding one. You can still go. You want to do some baby products? Go to Facebook groups of the parents and talk to them and try pre-sale and things like this.
Yeah, when you will hear the pain, you can give the solution.
Exactly. It will help you to build all the process or products a different way.
Okay, Oleg, thank you very much. Our time has finished.
Yeah.
Again, everybody who wants and who heard this, Oleg gives a free 30-minute consultation for those who have more than 3 products on Amazon US. Don't hesitate. Send email. Ask Oleg to help.
I think I gave a link to your.
Yes. Everything will be on the website. Don't worry. And on the YouTube also. So everybody who needs a consultation for sales in Amazon, please write Oleg. Everybody who wants to start thinking out of Amazon fast, call us and we will give you the same solution, not almost the same, but that gives FBA. We have a competitive service that is named WAPI. We have the warehouses all over Europe. We do more than FBA a little bit because we are focused on the client. We will help you with bringing goods to Europe, clearing the customs, helping you to find where to register company. We will give you partners, consultants who will help you with accounting. We will help you with all this supply chain that usually everybody hates and it is very difficult. With us, everything is easy. So call us, send us an email, we will help you. And of course, sign up for our webinars, stay tuned and be with us every Thursday. Thank you, Oleg.
Okay. It was my pleasure. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you. Bye-bye.